If I'm joining as observer, it doesn't matter which slot
Nope,
I pick.
it does
Okay.
not matter. And hello, welcome. We are live on the stream now. So,
Hello. If I'm joining
Salchris,
as observer, it doesn't matter which
it does
slot
not.
I pick.
No, it does
Okay.
not matter. And hello, welcome. We are live on the stream now. Oh no, I can hear myself. Oh, that's me.
Hello.
Okay.
If I'm joining
Salchris,
as observer, it doesn't matter which
it does
slot
not.
I pick.
No, it does
Okay.
not matter. And hello, welcome. We are live
Apparently
on
I
the
am
stream now. Oh no, I
watching
can hear
myself
myself.
stream somewhere.
I can hear myself 4 times.
Oh,
Hi.
that must be disorienting.
All right. Should be good. Let me just make sure that folks can see us live, and then we'll do an audio check, and then should be good. Go ahead and start.
All right. Hello everyone. Oh, you're talking to them. Okay.
Live with our next match. No worries. All right. So yeah, we will see how this goes here. They're going to play for about 2 hours or so, and
All right.
Orion is going to go with the first pick, and he's going to pick Hati.
Hmm. One of my favorite nations.
I'm a bit low. Okay, interesting. Interesting, since I changed nothing from where I was with the Scion. With Scion, but maybe it was just the way that it was coming across on Scion stream. Let me see here. What do I want to futz with? Maybe. Okay. Is this better? I've moved the gain up a tiny bit. Testing 1, 2, 3. Just chat and let me know. Got decent audio, and there we do have a rider seat from Hati.
Classic.
With a hero.
Hmm.
Interesting. Yes, I'm quiet compared to you, so maybe I will just turn you down a little bit on my side. We'll do that. Should be better. Hopefully I didn't turn you down too far. Can you say something?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Skipper the 14th. Y'all can just call me Skipper, though. I have my own channel. I haven't posted in a while. Been just kind of, well, it's a story for another time. But this is my first time casting. Thought it would be a fun experience, especially considering, I'm not much of a PvP multiplayer myself, but
Cool.
casting
Well,
would be fun.
always fun to have a co-caster. It makes it a little more dynamic. Looks like they're going to be playing for about 2 hours or so. And yes, to respond to chat, this is a jungle Dota map. And we do have the Huns on this map, which should be really interesting. There's 3 Hun camps hiding out in the southeastern corner, and then 3 in the northwestern corner. So no matter which way you're going to go, you're going to meet the Huns. And apart from that, I guess
Uh,
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish camps. Sure, something like that. It's hard to
Quick
count.
question: how do I swap perspectives? Because right now I'm like looking
If
through.
you've got the Nations tab open, just Alt left click to or Alt click to swap, and then
Okay. Thank you.
it'll automatically swap once we go off simul in I guess 15 turns, because they wanted to go simul for a little longer.
Gotcha. Okay. If it's not clear to the audience, this is I'm very new to this, so
It
bear
is
with
all
me.
right. It is all right. We always welcome more casters, because dear Lord, we've got 152 games to go.
Yeah. Man
150 more
power,
to
yeah.
go. 2 down. This is game 2. Uh, so yeah, there seems to be a lot of city sites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's the river. 6, 7. Oh, some Scythians as well. 8, 9 per side. It looks like.
Mm,
So that's a lot. So 18 on this
yeah.
map. So the jungle doesn't feel very jungly. I'm looking for the jungle. I see a lot of forest before we get to any jungle.
Yeah, it's
So
just like a big blob of jungle in the middle along
yeah,
this
this map used to be
pseudo,
super jungly, and now it's a lot
yeah,
less jungly, which is
sort
kind
of
of disappointing.
pseudo river here. It's just along a long line of stringy lakes.
Yeah, and as Aaron points out, you can also do Alt 1 and Alt 2, which is a little easier. So
Yeah.
yeah, so Hati opening pretty standard settler, already cleared his camp with that barbarian with his hero. Always so good. What is Persia doing? Persia went with a tactician. They both lucked into steadfast, which is really, really nice for clearing early.
Yeah.
Again, traits are going to be mirrored, and the tactician is already doing some work on that camp. Chonking units down, 8. Yes, there are six Hun camps, 3 in each corner. So it's going to be really fun to see what happens with Huns,
Yeah.
with power Huns.
Quite chaotic.
The Huns tournament debut. The Huns are going for the tournament crown. They say they want to compete as well, and they are player number 64. So Florida Man Lake and Gator Lake. I presume these are custom names. Always love it when people take some time to name the landmarks.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of trying to keep track of what's going on here. Looks like that hero is just going north to clear that next camp, which means he will run into the Huns shortly. He did settle a landowner seat second on the Hatti side, and he's met the Scythians.
Mm.
Meanwhile, over on Persia, that settler is going almost there. He did go rider seat, so curious to see what his second city site will be. And he's doing a little bit of scouting and also clearing this barbarian site here with his tactician. Pretty exciting start. Hatti in Persia, I presume. Got lots of pastures, so makes sense given the pasture-heavy capital here for both players.
Yeah.
And looks like a hunter seat there, despite no hunter resources, but that's okay. Always good to have hunters on the map, so we're curious to see what that third family will be.
My money's on statesman just because, it's Persia.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you can do statesman less Persia. I'm not sure why you would, but I mean, I guess clerics, you can spam clerics if you get an early religion. It's kind of viable. But statesmen are really good, especially with 9 cities. You can maybe make 5 of them statesman cities and get 5 extra orders.
Yeah.
Or even 6 if you want to be really greedy. Although then you're gonna have to manage opinion on whatever family only has 1. So 5 is probably a little more sane. So, and yes, you can get those elephants in the border with a shrine, which will get some nice camp bonus from those elephants. And yeah, interesting. Both did rider capitals as well. Personally, don't love rider caps unless there's no other option. Just because I feel like the second scout that early, unless it's just really hard to make use of it that early.
Yeah, they kind of chew through your orders.
Yep. Some ambition choices here. Clear vegetation from 10 tiles, which seems pretty easy as Persia, but he went for 6 mines. So definitely would have done the clear visitation. So
Suppose he wants to get his iron up for his military.
yeah, maybe we will see. And he's getting an early mill drill here as well. Turn 9 mill drill feels a little early. And then we're getting stone cutting on the Hatti side. And that's actually a starting tech. So this is some of the difference here. That tactician is giving at least 5 additional science here between the 2 empires. And they have met now. Scout is just hanging out, saying hello. Hard to follow with both going simul. Some nice harvests from Persia. Now there's double settler coming out here, so no extra military unit. I guess you can do that with the tactician. Really haven't done that many tactician starts myself. I tend towards eco-heavy openings. Either a builder or a schemer are my favorites. Curious to see, we actually haven't seen any schemers yet in this tournament. Would have expected that. And yes, the hero leader is a little unusual.
Definitely an unorthodox play. Most of my perspective on this game comes from playing the Barbarian Horde scenario.
Well, multiplayer is just like the Barbarian Horde scenario, except for it's... Oh, wow. So the Hatti was chopping enemy forests and then got the Ebony event.
Oh,
and gave his opponent some ebony, which is kind of hilarious. And yeah, this is a really nice map for Persia with all these pastures. Just at a glance here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 pastures. That's 3.5 extra orders just for Persia uh,
and it
per
looks like
side.
Persia has met the Huns first
Oh
before
no!
Hati
What
have.
did they do here? Did they declare war? No, they kept
Not
truce.
yet.
That's going to be interesting. I don't know what the right choice is with the Huns. I have not played that many games with them.
Yeah,
Um, I'm always scared. Like, do I declare war on them? Do I make peace? And then they come asking tribute. So like, I feel like the correct play is declare war, but then they can actually come harass you, which is really annoying.
yeah. Of course, in Barport, you automatically declare war on any tribes you meet. So,
Yeah,
at least from my perspective, that choice is kind of moot.
yeah. I've actually never played the Barb Horde scenario, so I should check it out at some point. So
I, I'm quite taken with it. I think it's a lot of fun.
one of the things I love about Old World. There's just so many different ways to play, even just the settings, everything. It's a very customizable, choose your own experience kind of thing.
Yeah, I like the kind of the solitude of it because you're the only, uh, unless you're playing, with another player, you're the only developed nation on the map.
Yeah,
So you don't have to worry about diplomacy. You don't have to worry about competing with major players for city sites. But
yeah.
at the same time, you're
Just got to
also the
survive.
only target of all the tribal's aggression. And you
Yeah,
can't like try to push them to go harass somebody else. So it's kind of like a bit of a double-edged sword. But
yeah.
at the same time, tribals are a little easier to deal with because their units are on general weaker.
Yes, although sufficient numbers of them can be very problematic very quickly. So,
Yeah, especially in a city that you just found and haven't had time to reinforce yet.
yes.
Get a raid of a bunch of horsemen on a city
Right.
that was founded earlier that
Persia has
turn.
met the Huns as well. Oh no, Persia is the only one that's met the Huns.
Yeah,
Sorry, Persia met the Thracians as well. That was at the time. Um,
seems as though Persia's doing a lot more exploring than Hati, or Hati are being a lot more careful about where they scout. Since Hati have only met one tribe so far, whereas Persia have met three. Looks like Persia's first to a third city, though Hati won't be far behind them. And Persia went for another rider city,
yeah.
so yet to pick their third family.
It's definitely interesting, but not too bad. It does cost you a little bit extra discontent, that -2. Um,
But considering that city has horses in it, it makes sense that they would pick riders. I'm curious who this what family Hati are going to pick for this city. And they went, what is that? Patrons. No
okay.
C, I think going without traders makes sense.
Yeah, although don't really see any patron resources on this map at all.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure that I would have gone patrons. But I mean, there's also no net resources to your point, so can't hurt. Um, Probably would have preferred like a patron cap if I was going to do patrons. Um, but we'll see.
patrons do give the two civics per city, so perhaps that's what they were going for.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely handy to have. They're not a bad family, just kind of quieter. And
Yeah.
the extra luxury is always handy. I really like throwing it onto my military seat just to get a little bit culture early. It's the rider seat here, though, or the rider cap. I'm not sure which city is going to be the military seat. Maybe it's the capital. Not sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, we are back. We are out of simul turns. That was 15 turns, so now it's going to be a little bit easier to follow along what's going on. It's really hard when both players are playing simultaneously.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got some chopping by the Hati player of their own forests, which I guess makes sense with your scout. I really like aggressive chopping as Hati, going over to your opponent's side and just chopping all their forests down. Just feel like no wood for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you can get there before they can found their cities, you can just clear cut anywhere that's outside the city, and even in their cities you can chop it. You can't clear cut.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look here. We got a settler, a slinger coming out, worker, barbarian. Tactician is just doing work. Tacticians are so strong. I don't think I quite realized how wonderful they are. Also, he's
Yeah. That
fierce
stun
and
really does
steadfast.
help.
Yeah. And they also have science early. So I guess they let you be a little greedier, um, because you don't need another military unit quite as early because you can just tactician. And they do have science, unlike Zealot, which doesn't have science.
Yeah. I usually went with Schemer for most of my openings on Barboard, but after the nerf where the cost of the
Escalating cost, yeah.
orders scales, um, I've been kind of looking for another go-to, and I might have to try Tactician out.
Yeah, no, that I think that was a much needed nerf because it was really
Yeah,
really overpowered. They're still really
definitely.
strong, and it's very easy to do schemer drugs, as I call it. I think I have one duel right now where I'm at minus 90 from buying orders across 2 schemer leaders. I'm like, oops, I did it again. I'm like, why are my families angry with me? Why is my legitimacy so? Oh, I'm like, oh, schemer drugs.
Yeah.
So, but it's so good. I'll
One,
just do it one more time.
yeah, one advantage to Schemer, even with the nerf, that I do miss when playing without them, especially on a Barboard, is that your scouts are always invisible when you're a
Yes.
Schemer.
Yeah,
Um,
they've got lots of cute little things. The invisible scouts are really handy for just being able to look around the map without worrying about forest or getting hit by anything. Adoption is also really really nice, and
yeah,
for wisdom early just gives you a ton of science, which is huge.
yeah,
Um, so I still think they're my favorite. I've sort of been playing between them and Builder lately. Um,
yeah,
Builder Persia, I feel like you have so many orders, you don't really need Schemer for orders. But then again, like the benefit of Schemer isn't just orders, in my opinion. So
yeah. I've been messing around with a Scholar and Orator
order is
a
good if you
bit.
can get an early religion, just lots of setup. And the -1 discipline is really painful because money.
Yeah.
All right, we got a wonder going down. I think our first wonder of the tournament. I didn't see a wonder in the
Mm,
previous game. So the pyramids are going down for Persia, which is a great wonder to grab early. Uh, Probably one of the
uh,
strongest early wonders in the game.
it's cheaper laws, right?
Yes, laws are half price to enact, so you end up saving quite a
Yes.
lot of civics. So it's 200 civics per law, and if you're going to go to 7 laws, that's 1,400 civics, which is an insane amount of civics. It
Yeah,
does
that's
cost a
definitely good.
hundred. It does cost 100 civics to do it, but yeah, it pays for itself back as soon as you adopt a law. So
Definitely good to get early. I
little
was trying to
mining,
remember if pyramids was cheaper laws or cheaper improvements. I think cheaper
cheaper
improvements is
laws.
the
Zig is cheaper
ziggurat.
improvements. Yep.
Yes. In the Civ games, pyramids usually gives bonus to infrastructure.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Five and six specifically.
Zig is also really good. Wonder
Yeah.
and is also on this board here. We've got Zig, Stupa, Necropolis, Ishtar, Apadana, Mahavarya, which is a new library wonder. +2 science per year per all cities with a library.
Mhm.
And I think more importantly, the extra civic per year per urban specialist in the city, which is actually I think what makes that wonder very strong. If you are doing a science cap, suddenly you get an extra civics per specialist, so you kind of have this nice little snowball. It's kind of quiet, but good wonder. Mausoleum, and then monumental Buddhas, which is another really nice wonder because you found Buddhism, great. You get extra culture per religion, great. But the big thing is +60 opinion with all your religions, which really helps a lot. And we do have a
Mhm.
Colosseum on this map, and there is a river. flowing
Ah,
through here. Then Circus Maximus Pantheon, and then Chitokar, which is the uh, the healing wonder. That one I don't feel is that great because generally, yeah, units units are either dead, they're not usually just sitting there waiting to be healed. Um, but the training per farm, I guess, is kind of interesting as well. I guess you
yeah.
surround it by farms, and then you get a 12 extra training, so potentially good. Your meal cap, but pretty expensive and very late. Kind of a luxury
Think,
wonder.
yeah, kind of like a win harder button, if anything.
Yeah.
Think I don't think the game will last that long, but if it does, then Circus Maximus could definitely be a good pickup for either player.
Yes, they both have
Uh,
horse unit unique units. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. We've got trapping picked here. Curious to see when and how players will go for spearmen. Definitely will want spearmen, especially the Persia player will want spearmen.
yeah,
Um,
not much else can handle the three man.
yes, yeah, it's pretty terrifying. See here, Persia's getting labor force. Just need to remember not to enact that until those pyramids finish. Otherwise, I think it's probably worth waiting 4 turns to save 200 civics. Absolutely, given this, actually evens out. He's getting 51 civics a turn, so presume though it's worth it. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's 200
safe
civics.
civics or safe civics.
Yeah. Another settler coming out. He's cleared one site. Hasn't cleared a Hun site yet, so everyone's still at truce with the Huns. Curious
For
to see
now.
how much a role they will play. The Hati leader was on the warrior. Yeah, the Hati leader is on the warrior. Or wait, where did the Hati leader go? No, they were on the warrior. They got moved off at some point. Did we lose a unit? Where does? Yes, no one's lost a unit. A little confused why the leader is not a general anymore.
Yeah,
He swapped in some other general. The power hungry. Maybe this was some bent. This warrior is power hungry.
yeah,
That seems
might have been.
odd though. Um, Settler going up to that city site. Will it make it there in time? That site, okay, is going to respawn in 2 years, but looks like he realizes that, and that's he moving his warrior there so that he can camp on that site next turn.
And
He's
that's
put
where.
that's where the hero leader's back. Yeah.
Yep,
All right. Yeah, I don't love this kind of split here where you've got two warriors going in two different directions. I think you'll be fine clearing this camp with the warrior, but especially if you have the forest. But yeah, feels a little bit.
generally better to concentrate your forces when you can.
Yes. Yes, although this map and all the Dota maps, and I think a lot of the maps actually in this year's tournament are generally not ones where there's just a single choke point. So it's actually kind of tricky to concentrate your forces. In some of the cloud duels I've done, I've run into the problem where I'm like, my opponent is attacking me in my northwestern corner, but I have all my forces in my southwestern corner defending about his attack there, but now he's attacking there and I have nothing up there. Oh no. But I can't move stuff, so it's good.
Yeah,
All right, let's see what Persia is doing here. Labor force coming in. He did get an event to get a luxury, silithium. We'll see where that settler's going, presumably to the freshly cleared site.
I would assume so, especially considering they haven't moved on any other site yet.
Yep. Yeah, he's just going to get his second slinger. I presume he's going to pull his tactician over and start attacking the Scythians in the west, if I had to guess. But he's running out of non-Hun places to clear. Um, yeah, 9 city sites assigned. So
Yeah, if I were fully in control of when I face the Huns, I would wait until I at least have spearmen.
Yeah, spearmen make
because
short work of them. And yeah, probably
and they
want to
are,
prioritize spear if there's Huns on the maps. So
yeah, and they're very quick to spit out units,
they're quick to
I
spit out
found.
units, and their units are smart. They will retreat. They are very annoying to fight against.
Yes.
Um,
Having faced them a few times in Barport, they are very annoying because you'll get like a cloud of them, and then you bring one spearman and they all like run away. And then as soon as that spearman moves back, they come back. It's like,
yep, yep. Yeah. So all right, looks like he wisely put that warrior there to stop that respawn. He did not actually attack with the other warrior, so he didn't heal either. So I'm not sure what he's doing there. Maybe forgot about it, ran out of orders. Statesman Seat does have the double marble, which is great. Double marble next to next to mountains. So that's a 22 stone marble and an 18 stone marble.
yeah,
That's really good. Hopefully we'll see that get improved quickly. 6 years away on the pyramids, getting a shrine here. Always love the Shrine of Atar next to two potential lumber mill sites. Would have, yeah. So pretty good placement there. Yeah, looking pretty good here. Persia.
yeah, pretty solid opening. And Persia's going for an acolyte in their cap. Do you think they're maybe pushing for
Yeah,
Zoro?
could see Zoro here. Um,
Be very
he's getting
thematically appropriate.
he's getting a settler out of that second rider city, so the cap is relieved of its settler duties at the moment. Um, and he's pulling down that. Looks like the tactician's going to go take out the Thracians next. Yeah, it's kind of wild to me how much you can clear with just a tactician. All right,
Yeah,
this warrior is now moving in here, but I think it's going to be. Oh, it's just going to be. Yeah, it's going to be too late. He's getting another unit spawn here from this camp. He needed to do this last turn. Um, so that's going to be annoying. But he should be fine. He doesn't have another settler cooking anywhere. Getting rancher, presumably for Judaism. So looks like we have both players going for different religions. Double rancher.
yeah.
Presume he's going to settle this site. Although he's going to have to buy an order to do it. Pretty
Or wait
flush
till
with
next turn.
training. Or wait till next turn, but yeah, I think it's worth buying the order.
Yeah, there it goes.
All right.
Another Rider City. It's going to
Another
make
rider
sense with the
city.
horses.
Yeah. Always good to do that. Let's see what Persia does here. Presume he's going to go clear out Thracian site as well as settle that settler there. He did kind of pull his tactician back to heal it and then move back when the settler is coming. Could have just kept it here, I guess, but I guess he has orders to spare. He is moving a slinger out in the west towards the Scythians, which again, that is like, I don't think he can take out that camp with just a slinger.
Yeah,
So would have loved to see that slinger come south here and maybe help deal with these Thracians. Although maybe the tactician will be good. The tactician is just insanely strong. Warden, but yeah, I guess he didn't want to stand on the Warden tile. Yeah, look, shaping up pretty interestingly here. I really like the Dota maps as well. I
yeah.
think they're really, really fun, good layouts. And I'm really curious to see who declares war on the Huns first. Like, I think that's going to be
Yeah.
the Hati has
Or
not even
who
met
the
the
Huns
Huns yet.
declare war on.
Yes, that is perhaps the better way of putting it. So, yeah.
Hati has still not met them, so
They
it
are
may be
wise. They are
Persia.
wisely not meeting them. Yes, they are like they heard rumor of their terrors. Although I'm pretty sure they're gonna stumble into them here in a second. As soon as the Huns move one tile over, they will meet them.
Yeah,
But yeah, curious to see where this warrior is going. And yeah, he is gonna have one more unit respawn, unfortunately, and does not have a settler ready to take that camp. But I guess that warrior can just heal forever. Okay, now
yeah,
he's moving. He's moving his leader warrior back this way. So maybe he'll go take out that Scythian camp. I think one thing that's always challenging and interesting on these maps is efficient movement, right? especially
Yeah.
for maps like this that go in all sorts of different directions. You really want to avoid swinging units back and forth, back and forth. Um, like this warrior went all the way up, now it's coming all the way down, right? Obviously, if you have the orders to spare, it doesn't matter, but if you don't, that can be really, really hard to do. How are we on worker counts? I have 3 workers on Persia and 3 workers on Hati, so right around equal. Another
We'll
ambition
say,
choice.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Another ambition choice, and he picked up 4 laws, which I think is really great with the pyramids coming online sign soon. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say that Barb Horde is a decent way to train kind of managing multiple fronts at once because not only do you have are all the every city set around you more or less is taken up by uh, tribes that you automatically are at war with, but you often get random uh, raids popping up pretty much all over the place. So uh, if that's something you want to get better at, then Barb Horde is a decent way to kind of hone those skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Curious to see whether he'll move on to the urban tile here so that he can sit on that city site in the Thracians. It'd be really awkward if they respawned on him.
Yeah, he does have Eagle Eye on that slinger, so maybe he wants to take advantage of the like stay out of their range, but keep them in his own range.
Yeah, he's also sitting in trees. I guess he could have been sitting in jungle, which would be even better because jungle is minus 75 to range. So yeah, I don't love that placement right now.
Yeah,
I would prefer to be either on an urban tile to take advantage of Warden, or in a jungle tile to take even less damage. So, but I'm sure it'll work out. All right, he has cleared that city site and is really low health, but I guess can heal, so should be fine. Uh, he's
so
moving over.
reinforcements are on their way.
Yeah, he'll be fine. And then presumably we'll go clear that Scythian site. Does feel like Persia is, no, Persia's a little learned, but similar military power from both. Persia's also got pretty good vision here. Seeing it's
Yeah,
always fun to keep an eye on your opponent's military forces to see where they are. All right, declare that site and now is camping on that city site, which is what you want to see. That's wild. That slinger does 12 damage to a unit in the forest.
yeah,
That's terrifying. Because it's a steadfast leader, fierce leader, shield bearer, warden, and a please family. Dang.
yeah.
Um, the pyramids are done in 3 years. He's getting aristocracy here. Aristocracy. Some workers getting out, which is always lovely to see. Lots of workers, actually. So hopefully you'll pick up freedom to speed that up in 3 years here.
He's taking quite the risk in attacking that Scythian camp with just that slinger.
Oh, did he go for it in the north? That is a mistake.
Yeah,
That's not going to end well. So,
especially considering he's outnumbered 4-1.
yes, and he is in jungle, but I guess he's in jungle, but one of them is melee, so that's a problem. So, if they were all ranged, maybe you could do that in jungle. All right, he's healing here, and presumably we'll clear out that last barb. Getting another scout out, a 3rd scout, which is always nice on this map because you want to be able to see. Did we actually lose a scout somewhere? Why is he building a scout early? I'm a fan of the 3rd scout, one for each lane, but he did lose a scout. So that's why he's building another scout. Yeah, it's nice to have one scout in each lane just to keep an eye on what's going on there. Um, Hati still have not met the Huns.
It looks like Judaism was founded.
Yes, Hati have
in
founded Judaism. So
Samoa, their second writer city.
yeah, presumably Persia's going to get Zoro after they build another acolyte in their capital. Or perhaps in the
Second writer city.
second writer city. Yeah. Oh, he did not improve the marble. Instead, he started a mine. Okay. Guess he does need some iron, but like, man, 22
Yeah.
wood, 22 wood, or 22 stone iron, or 20. Oh, he doesn't have stone cutting. That'll do it. Like, right.
Oh yeah.
Right, because he opened, I think, Div, right? Yeah, Div was his first deck. So, and Hati doesn't have Div. So, all right. So this warrior is moving in towards these Scythians, but that feels a little risky because they are they can deal quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, especially on the open like that.
Yeah. At least you can heal, but
Yeah, that warrior wants to get to these jungle ASAP because Scythians are mostly ranged units. They have a lot of horse archers.
yep.
So unless you have a spearman fighting them out in the open plains is not what you want to do.
Yes, definitely. Interesting here. So Hati could adopt the law here as well. Obviously, they will not have the. Or no, I'm still in Persia. Sorry. So Persia can adopt the law, and the pyramids are done in one turn. So perhaps we'll see centralization and I guess freedom or slavery. Not sure which one. Yeah. There's settler coming out, but nowhere for that settler to. Oh, I guess the southern spot is where the settler is going to go.
Yeah.
Slinger does a lot of damage. Steadfast leader and ranger is doing quite a lot of work actually, and yeah, so might be able to clear some of this out. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't go in with just one slinger against that camp though. So
Yeah, I did the math with all those bonuses, he's doing an extra 40% damage from baseline. Because the Warden and the Steadfast counteract the tree penalty, and then he has 40% on top of that. At least
yeah,
against that particular unit.
yeah, but he should be able to clear it here. Jungle, and then the rest of the units are at range, so you can just sit in that jungle. I think they'll just tickle him for 1 hit point, and he can heal for 5. So
Yeah.
it's going to be slow going. Going. We don't know about this Hati attack on the Scythian camp at the bottom here. Feels like he doesn't quite realize how many units there are
Yeah.
there. 2 of them are not visible to him.
I think that the weaker warrior, with the was it the Glory Hound?
Yeah.
Is it or leader? That might get sniped before he can retaliate.
Yeah, should be interesting here.
See how quickly he can get that promotion on it.
Pyramids are done, which is always nice. Get a nice little legitimacy boost. Just +2. But now he can enact the laws. Let's see what he goes for. Oh, he's starting that Apprentice Acolyte, so he will be going for Zoro here. Doesn't look like Hati's going to compete for Zoro because Hati does not have divination, so cannot compete for Zoro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's slavery first. Interesting.
Makes sense. He's got a bunch of cities at this point, 5. So it is decent. extra
Yeah.
iron and wood and stone, so it helps his economy out quite a bit. I go back and forth. I think if you get it early enough, freedom is really, really nice. But like once you have 6 or 7 cities, slavery is totally reasonable. I do like
Yeah.
swapping to slavery. I kind of like getting all my workers out first with freedom, but I can see it go either way. Um,
Yeah. I think either is a valid choice early in the game,
yep.
certainly.
I personally slightly lean freedom just because I feel like growth is really nice, especially when you're still pumping settlers, workers, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, because shaving a turn off of every settler and worker, which is what freedom effectively does, is really nice. Babylon effectively gets freedom for free, and you
Yeah.
can stack freedom as well, and then hanging gardens as well. Plus 60%, really nice. All right, Hati has finally met the Huns
Yes.
and has gotten the enemy to fear event. So let's see what they choose here. They could declare war. They could refuse to fight them. Yes. So he took the truce option, which is the correct option, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Looks like the Scythians did not attack that weakened warriors I thought they would.
well, I think they might have,
Probably,
but they do like 1 damage. Oh, you mean down in the south? Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're not Huns, so they're not smart, right? So they're just gonna
Yeah.
hit the target nearby, usually.
It might have been just a bit too far away for their aggro range.
Got a tactic studies zealot or schemer on his second child. He went scholar on the first child, so
Mm,
probably want to go schemer just so you don't have zealot scholar problems once you
yeah.
inherit with that child. And extra science as well is good. He went zealot, so all right. Well, what do I know? So
Be some interesting
family
family dinners.
dynamics later. Yeah.
If I were Persia, for their next tech, they might want to go phalanx because all of their tribal neighbors are now,
It's
uh,
just horse people. Yep.
yeah, the horsey
Yeah.
boys.
He will have phalanx in the draw along with stone cutting. So
Mm,
but slave that's another point for slavery. If you don't have stone cutting, slavery is very, very nice to tide you over and let you delay stone cutting further. Because income versus no income is a huge difference. So just really hurts not having stone cutting with that double marble in that statesman seat. Just like so
yeah.
good. 22. And you can eventually, if the game goes long enough, put watermills next to one of them. So really boost that one. All right, back to Hati here. All right, we've got the trying to clear this out. So he's gonna. No, he's just okay. He's just yeah. Getting on the warrior. He started the Great Stupa.
Mm,
It's one of the new wonders. I haven't played with it really too much. It lets you. It's kind of expensive. It costs, I think, like 400 civics or something insanely expensive.
wow.
I thought these things weren't supposed to have Huns. Nope, Huns are definitely they're allowed.
I guess that one. Killer edicts.
Yep. All right. Um, all right. I'm curious to see what he does tech choice wise, phalanx or stone cutting. It's really a tough pick. If he doesn't pick stone cutting, he's probably not going to see it for a long time.
Yeah.
But having spears now would be really good. but stone is also really good. So I think this is one of the challenges. Um, but like
It's
it's
a
going to be,
definite toss-up.
yeah.
And he
Oh,
goes stone cutting. Which makes sense, especially considering his second statesman city also has 3 marble in it, one of which is also next to 2 mountains. So,
all right. So yeah, unfortunately, the option for the Huns is no organized tribes off, which means that you
mm,
have the Huns. So I can see why folks might get confused by no organized tribes being off, meaning that they're on, because, double negatives are fun.
yeah.
All right, he's getting stone cutting, as you said. And centralization as well. So Persia now has, I believe, is increasing their tech lead, both from tactician and now is at 31 science a turn, so beginning to pull away science-wise. Look at that science graph. Been leading all game, a little bit over 100 science differentiation right now. We got mill drill from Hati, and he's getting divination. And he does have stone cutting, so he will be able to get some stone up, is indeed putting stone up already, which is great. And has not settled. I guess what is the mirror of that site? We have a mirror of the. Oh, he hasn't settled that site. In fact, that's the one that was clearing with that suicidal warrior. He needs to get a settler on that because it's going to respawn. He does have a settler here that just spawned, so he's going to hopefully get that over. Almost done with a bunch of ambitions as well. 3 tribal sites, 10 pop, and 6 pastures, all of which are close to done.
Lovely influx of legitimacy there.
Yes, and looks like Hati is at war with the Huns, so that's going to be really awkward really fast
Mm,
because they will come over and snipe a unit.
yeah.
They will come over and bother your worker. So
Does not matter how far away they are, they will
they
find
do
you.
not care. They know where you are. So
Got a bit of that Liam Neeson in them. I will find you and I will kill you.
yep. All right. He also got divination, presumably from some sort of science event. Yes, he got lands aplenty for 160 science, which is huge. Several turns of science.
Mm,
I think that actually puts him ahead in the science lead just for that event. I don't remember what lands aplenty is from. Get up. Plenty. It is from making peace with a tribe.
hmm.
Peace or truce, but he doesn't have peace or truce. So maybe he had that before he declared war. Okay. I think it did. Yeah, he's stressed out as well. Persian leader is. Yeah, there's nothing left but the Huns and I guess the Scythians, which he was not able to clear with that single slinger. And then I guess the Hatti have the Danes and the remainder of the Scythian camp here. So yeah, this should get really interesting here now when both players basically have one more camp and 1 or 2 more camps, and then the Huns are all that's left. So
Especially considering Persia is still at truce with them for the time being.
yeah, both players feel really light on military right now to me. Um,
Yeah.
a hard-built warrior there. Acolyte coming up. Horse supply in the cap. Might see a timing with the four law UU. Definitely doable by Persia. 2 laws to 0 for Hati right now, although Hati should get their first law here, label force, but does not have the civics to enact anything with it. That settler seems like it's going towards the eastern site instead of the northern site that's going to respawn in 5 years. So that might be interesting.
Yeah. Especially considering that northern site would get them a lot more civics with those marble sites.
Oh, he is
Oh,
going
no.
north. No, okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't think he scouted the marble yet, so hopefully he settles on the northern tile. instead of the southern tile. But I don't think he actually has seen the marble. I don't know. It's actually hard to tell what he scouted. No, I think he has seen the marble.
The
Just
Huns are already upon him in the north.
yeah, and in the south as well. They are attacking his scout. So this is going to get really awkward really soon. It's the Huns tournament debut. They are excited.
They're raring to go.
Yep. They're like, we are player 64. We're going to get to the championship. So yeah, definitely good advice to prioritize spears as quickly as possible, which neither player is doing right now. So
Yeah.
some
Reminds
hunt.
me of this is a bit of a deep cut, but this reminds me of the Civ 4 AI Survivor tournament. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Um, it's a critter called Sulla. He
I
was,
know
I believe
Solo.
he
Yeah,
was,
yeah, he's old school.
yeah, he was like on the beta team, I believe, for Civ 4.
Long ago, yeah.
Uh,
I remember reading
he
Scylla's
does
blog
this,
posts.
yeah, he does this event every year called the Civ 4 AI Survivor, where it's sort of similar to this, except all the competitors are the
Yeah,
AI.
yeah,
And he keeps track of, which AIs have won their games, how many times have they eliminated another player, all those sort of things. And as of, I believe the current, yeah, as of now, still, the Barbarians have 1 point for eliminating a player. And Hatshepsut is still the only AI leader who has not scored a single point yet.
oh, okay.
Yeah. She just does not have that killer instinct, unfortunately. Yeah. There have been games she could have won, but things just never quite break out the way she needs them to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But yeah, the Huns, Persia's getting a little lucky here that they're not lucky, but like they're staying at truce with the Huns, which is always good. Ooh, look at this. We got some
Ah,
city site
cheeky, cheeky.
blocking. Oh, that's
That's
that's that's very nice. Um,
yeah. That's the last thing Hati needs right now.
yeah. I think the correct play is actually to turn the settler and settle it onto the site where you have the warriors.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially considering the Huns could come in and just wipe out those warriors.
yeah, this is gonna get really ugly really fast.
Hati have definitely been put on the back foot here.
Much less effective unit when the opponent has two free city sites. That's true. Let's see if he actually does move the settler though or not.
Oh,
But I
and
mean,
we've
it,
got
it
a
delays the settle at least this turn.
yeah.
So it is tempo. And he is dealing with Huns in the north. Fortunately, as a tactician, but like, that is ugly.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the tactician is not his ruler, so he doesn't get the stun. He just gets the
Yeah.
counterattack.
Now let's see what Persia does. Does he leave the city site here? He could probably take a couple hits. Um, Although he could lose the scout as well, because that warrior can get there because it is the leader.
Navigation, an interesting choice on a
Wonder if
entirely
he's
landlocked map.
cycling. I wonder if he's well, navigation for serfdom is really good, but I wonder if he's cycling
Hmm.
to get border boost once he settles the Scythian site to get to
But you already
maximize his
had
border
border
boost.
boost as an option.
Right, right. But you can put some science into navigation. Don't finish navigation, then swap to border boost.
Ah,
So
I
juggle
see.
text like that. Yeah. Just make sure you don't accidentally get a science event or forget.
Yeah.
Also have a flood somewhere. Where's this flood?
It was in Hati's
Oh yes, it was northwestern city. Yep, I see it.
yes.
Oh my lord, that is terrifying. With the Huns just doing Hun things.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. Does he kill the scout? Should be able to, but that might leave the Huns to take the city site, which would be really awkward. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
So I think I would prioritize the city site he already has claimed, just
Yeah, but
because,
he
like you said,
moved his settler the other way last turn, so I presume he really wants this one. I feel like he's still really short on military here. He's got one unit that's valiantly fighting the Huns in the north. Unfortunately, yeah, that's our ranged Hun in the north. So,
oh, Persia moved off the city site.
yep, you can move scouts on your opponent's turn. So,
A third rider city. That's bold.
I mean, as Hati, I mean, if you pick landowners, you really should be doing landowners. That should be a landowner city, I would argue, especially with the double
Yeah.
marble.
And the
Um,
river.
and the river, and the landowners are pissed from not having enough cities. Minus 40 now. Um, so, all right. Yeah, that scout is almost dead. Ugh. Huns, terrifying. I guess this is the strategy with the Huns. Um, let the other player attack. Do not be the first person to declare war on the Huns in a duel.
Yeah, definitely. Let the other player deal with it.
Let the other player deal with it. We do have Zorro founded from in Parsa, or in the Hunter's Eat, actually. Um,
Hmm.
Getting another settler, and he did clear out those Scythian sites and does have some Scythian raids here. So yeah, I wonder if we'll see that settler, whether he'll juggle to be able to get border boost in that settler, and that just leaves the Danes and the Hun. One more Danish site. I think Persia's up a city, right? Yeah, 6-5, with the seventh
Yes.
city coming along. Um, yeah, and looks like Hati should equalize there. But yeah, Hati doesn't really have a great way to get to that Danish city, which I think is the equivalent of the Thracian city down here.
Yeah. Especially with the Huns not only attacking them as themselves, but they're also two Hun raiders coming down to Hati's second rider city as well.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yes,
that is. He's
there'll be
in
some
for a
excitement in
world of pain here. Are there raiders or are they just? I think those
they
are.
are they are raiders.
Oh, those are raiders. Yeah.
There's
Oh
some
my
excitement
lord.
in Samuha's future.
That's six units that way, and then we've got, it looks like an army of 3 or 4 the other way. Very scary.
Yes.
Um, I guess next turn, hopefully, we're going to see him smash that phalanx button. And honestly,
Hopefully.
like, is he using Nexus training? I don't know that he's using Nexus training. That's a good question, Moreton. I haven't seen him buy too many orders. Obviously, if it rolls over, it will turn into orders automatically. So maybe that's what he's doing. He is floating a lot of training. Would love to see some promos, especially any Horsebane promos. We did get a promo here. He got Herbalist, which is not my favorite promo. And looks
He's
like,
got another raid incoming from the Danes. Look at that. 3 raiders right next to the
ooh,
Dane camp.
ooh, ooh, this is really brutal because he's just got one
Yeah.
unit, with
Samuha's
another.
in for a world of hurt next couple turns.
Yeah. All right. Well, you get some upgrades up, but this is going to be really should be fine, I think. But just going to be
We have
really
our first
painful.
theology on Judaism mythology.
All right. Interesting choice. Some culture. Always good. Mythology and legalism, I think, are my two favorites. Lately, I've been preferring legalism, but mythology gets you a benefit even before you have monasteries.
Yeah. I quite like. I've come around to Gnosticism.
Gnosticism's good. Dualism lately, I like Gnosticism a lot if you can get a temple in your cap because it's so powerful in the extra science. But it
Yeah,
comes so late that I've like lately started playing dualism instead because it just gives me benefit right away.
yeah.
Um, and like 4 science now is better than 15 science in 30 turns. So all right, curious to see whether that Scythian raider here will resettle that city site. It'll be funny if they do. Um, won't matter. But yeah, he's got a settler coming in 6 turns. Curious if he's going to juggle this navigation. I would love to see the juggle. One of the things I find annoying as Carthage is you can't really get a big border boost because you start with border boost. So you
Mm,
like 3 or 4 city border boost is already really big, but like it's such a nice convenience to be able to get a big border boost. Just gets you a lot of extra tiles.
yeah. Now we've got a force march on this slinger down here.
Yeah, Persian force march. He is still at truce with the Huns, which means he can oh no. He's not going oh my lord, is he going to come in and stun the warrior? But he
He
can't stun the
might.
leader. He can't stun the leader.
Mm.
But he can stun the other unit and then let the Huns beat up on it. Well, the Huns don't seem to
Ooh.
be moving around.
Oh, somehow just took a big hit.
Sick. Oh my lord. This is brutal.
Yeah.
The Huns have appeared and are
They are here and they are angry.
they are here and they are angry. Yes. And yes, as players can of course change any of the tournament settings. Huns are on by default, but players would prefer to turn them off. They can do so in pregame setup. And seeing this, I may actually suggest that in my own matches. Be like, would you mind turning off the Huns? I really don't want to deal with this.
I certainly wouldn't.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I have them on because it is balanced, because they are on both sides, right?
Right.
Um, but yeah, it definitely. I mean, some of the choices we made this time around are deliberately designed to make the game more enjoyable for spectators, which may not correspond to being more enjoyable for players necessarily. So, but yeah, this is brutal.
Oh, looks like that Scythian site reverted to barbarians.
Oh,
Not sure if the raider claimed it or
there, I guess
something happened.
a raider claimed it, and then it turned into a barb site. Interesting that it turned into a barb site from a raider. I guess that makes sense. I would expect a Scythian site, but
Yeah.
I guess the Scythians have technically been eliminated because they only have raiders left. So yeah, Hati definitely needs to get freaking spears
Phalanx.
ASAP. That is just completely brutal. I'm not sure I would even have that worker over there trying to improve that quarry. It's just gonna get sniped.
Okay.
And
Gonna
you've
have
got the
9
Danish
units
raiders.
attacking their city.
This is just really brutal. So, I mean, amazing to watch as spectators, but really
Absolutely.
unfun for
But
the player. Oh, and he is
I would.
Persia is moving in with a stun.
Oh,
He is stunning that warrior now, and hopefully the Huns will take advantage of it. Not sure. Uh, Orion is trying to pull back his hero leader to go deal with the Huns in the north, but yeah, this is some real adventurous tactician stuff, and of course he can just hide in the jungle at any point, right?
right.
Although he could get Zocklocked if he's not careful. Well, he can't get Zocklocked because he can just permanently keep 1 unit stunned. So, and does I guess he could move back the leader and Zocklock maybe. Oh, the Huns are moving in. It's
Hun,
so
you smell the
terrifying.
blood in the water.
Oh my lord. That city might fall.
Yeah, it's looking rough.
That city needs to turn on repair. I don't think you're going to be building that warrior in 6 years. The city's not going to have a good time.
No.
Oh boy. So,
Oh, we got to force march on a settler to reach the city site in time.
yes.
Another landowner site. Good.
This match is already becoming one of my favorites just for the Huns. Like,
Yes, it's quite the chaotic element they've added to this match.
yeah. Um, right. He did manage to found the city, which is good. Um, would have actually, I don't know if he could reach it, but it would have been really cute to have found it on the stunned warrior, because then you wouldn't be able to stun the unit in the city.
Yeah.
Um, but
Oh, they've got a full promotion warrior here on the leader's warrior.
yeah, rank 5, we've got tough, herbalist, healer, Highlander, and fierce. Um, only Highlander will help you against the Huns, and only if you can find a hill to stand on.
Yeah.
So, but of course, the leader is bloodthirsty, steadfast, severely ill, and doomed, which means we're going to have a commander leader next. Um,
Mm.
all right, let's see what this tactician does. So he can keep stunning. This is really great harass from Nicknight. Um, keeping that truce with the Huns, and then using them, I think, scientifically to get. Oh my lord, this is an enormous earthquake in the north here. Uh,
Oh, wow.
it's really big. He's now trying to re-clear that barbarian site. 3 years on navigation, 4 years on that settler. Still slavery and centralization.
Yeah, disasters aren't something I have played around with. I haven't gotten that DLC. I think that's like one of two I don't have.
It's a really fun one. Calamities, I think, usually there's some, you get an event.
Yes. Certainly like the tactic from Persia to essentially use the Huns as their let them do the dirty work for them. Kind of, I don't need to outrun the Huns, I just need to outrun you kind of scenario. Yeah, somehow maybe doomed here. It's got 3 HP left, and the warrior inside has, how much is that? 6. So it's not looking good. Especially considering Hatsi hasn't managed to kill any of the units attacking it yet. Did you mute, by the way? I can't hear you.
I did accidentally mute. Sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, we have one. They haven't been able to kill them because they run away. You see the
Yeah.
nomad skirmishers run away over there. Um, yeah, this is definitely pretty fun. Um,
Seems as though the Huns aren't interested in attacking in the south, though. All those raiders have turned away.
yeah, they're like, that's too many warriors for us. We only going after workers and villagers that are. And
Yeah.
where did we lose? Did he lose the disciple? Or no, I guess he got the theology with it. That's where it went.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, surprised he hasn't swapped over to city repair. Let's see what Persia does this turn. Are they going to keep stunning? Try to encourage the Huns to come in for a kill. Did the Hati leader assign themselves a general anywhere? I don't think they did, right? I don't see a general anywhere.
No, I don't see the commander anywhere yet. Persia took down one of Ati's warriors, so that's
Oh, he force marched another slinger.
yes,
That is really annoying.
very aggressive. We may see Samuha fall. It's only got 3 HP. And it's entirely surrounded. Be quite funny if the Huns draw first blood in this match.
Yes, they might get a city. Um, yeah, I would feel bad for Ryan. We definitely want to welcome new players, and of course, folks who are less familiar with the game, um, or it's their first time playing multiplayer. So it definitely definitely rough though. Just
For sure.
so
I would
many
not want
units.
to be in this scenario.
Yeah, and then of course having a Persian player who's still truced with them and taking advantage of that, like that just kind of rubs salt in the wounds. So
Oh, they lost it. They lost Samoa.
we have a Han city.
If Persia keeps up their aggression, they might get a second.
Yeah, this is really really bad
Yeah,
for Ryan. We might see a concede here. Um,
yeah. Orion knows how Rome felt in the 3rd century
but he does have
or 5th
phalanx,
century.
and he is not taking phalanx. He's getting aristocracy. Um, I feel like the only way out right now is phalanx. So
Yeah,
um, he does have steadfast on his leader, which is helpful, and strict, and its commander, which gives you a little more defense. But at this point, I would honestly pull back that warrior, get phalanx, get a bunch more warriors, and then mass upgrade
yeah,
into slingers, and then I should be able to make short work of them. Unfortunately, you also have the Persian Hun problem in the south, in the east. Um, so yeah, definitely memorable game. Uh, but yeah, I feel really bad for Orion. Everything was going pretty smoothly for him until hit that declare war on the Huns button.
yeah. Till you alerted the horde.
All right, let's see what Persia does here. They can continue to stun warriors in a really really annoying way. I don't think the I don't think he has assigned his leader. His leader's a governor. That's interesting. I guess he wants more training to
Hmm,
make more units. That makes sense. Um,
he definitely needs them.
yeah. So he's stealthing in the forest here. Uh, and he's stunning that warrior. This is just so brutal. And then continue to chip at that warrior. Will the Huns go the rest of the way? They do two, two, and two. Yeah, the Huns can deal 6 damage to that warrior, and they've got 4 more Huns on the way. Um, yeah. The other thing that's worth noting is notice that all the other Hun camps are really empty.
Yeah,
So in theory, Persia could in fact, this might be a really fun play to do. Since the Hun camps have emptied out, you just move a bunch of units up to the Hun camps, ideally spears, right? And then in
right.
one turn, you declare war on the empty camps and just clear them out. And then, boom.
Yeah,
Definitely really interesting.
definitely going to take a lot of clever play from Orion to pull
Yeah.
himself out of this scenario if he can.
Yeah, it's definitely not over, but it's not looking good. I think the science difference continues to go in Persia's favor. We've got about, well, I guess thanks to that one event, they're actually pretty close. He still has about a 10-point lead, but that 160 science event really is keeping Hati up. But yeah, we've got these raiders are just pulling in. Um, I would love to see him just come back and like fight in the forest. Not outside. No, come in. Go in your borders. Go in the forest. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, really, really brutal. And unfortunately, still getting stunned over here.
See, having a bad time.
Yes.
Step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
And yes, aristocracy would help with the ambassador. Maybe that's why he's getting aristocracy to get that ambassador, but feels a little late at this point. Starting a shrine. Warrior. Let's see here. What will Persia do here? Sitting relatively pretty. His opponent is getting massively harassed. Like there's definitely no threat of getting attacked here. You can be as greedy as you want. Nice little roading, connecting stuff back there, getting some apprentice officers up as well, as long as that acolyte, some miners should be on track for. Did found that city, uh, and he is juggling, so presumably he's going to swap to border boost now that he founded that city. He is definitely juggling some science into all those techs because he swapped to Polis.
Yeah.
Uh, hasn't stunned yet. We'll see what he does over here. That is just so many Hun units. I think it's those 3 camps that all emptied out and said hello. Um, and then in the north as well, all 3 camps just came over.
Yeah. All three camps just said, that looks like some nice cities. We'll take them.
Yeah. And yeah, Persia is continuing to stun here and deal damage. That's going to be really painful if that warrior goes down.
Never fun losing uh max strength unit,
No,
even as a name.
Painted Demons, yes. I think the landowners are pretty unhappy though. Yeah, the landowners are pleased. Okay. I guess it just has a interesting set of promotions. So yeah, that's gotta be super frustrating. Here's how we have a schemer general. Must have been some sort of event or something where they changed. Alright, maybe he can clear out these raiders and I don't know, I guess the Huns are gonna lit their city. Oh my god. It's just so crazy.
Yeah.
So does this happen in the Barbarian Horde where they'll take over cities?
I usually don't let them get that far, but uh it certainly is possible if you get caught flat-footed.
Yeah, Hati, it feels like they are in full panic with mass warriors being built everywhere that they can. Um, I don't think they'll lose any more cities. Uh,
Hopefully not.
but
Hopefully they'll get phalanx soon because they still
yeah,
very much need it.
yeah, I would honestly say forget about aristocracy, just get phalanx. Like, but like I don't know, it definitely feels like a challenging slash frustrating spot in the game. Um,
For sure. think if we could take away anything from this game is that if the Huns are on the map, do not delay phalanx.
Yes, get those spears against the horse lords. Oh, looks like he's oh my lord. Oh my lord. Persia
Oh,
has
the painted
killed
demons.
yes, killed that. They also have a new ruler. Their tactician is gone, so no more stuns, no more invisibility as well. Um, but unfortunately for Hati, he doesn't have any units to kill the guy with. Um, and yeah, the Huns are coming for the city now. So
Yeah. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of Samua, but we might.
yeah, I mean it's an undefended city with no military with one military unit. That sounds very familiar to me. Another Persian warrior is coming in here as well. Persia's just sending units behind the Huns. Scientific would love this. So
I mean, I'm loving it. I think it's a brilliant strategy. Let the, you know, essentially get the Huns to be your attack dogs.
yeah,
Take advantage of the chaos. Ooh, yep, Ugari gets pretty badly battered. Not quite as badly as Samuel, but still
I mean
in rough shape.
the Huns smell blood. They're just pouring in now. So
Yeah, like a school of piranhas just. Nom, 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 nom.
yeah, definitely a wild and memorable first day of the tournament. This is day one of the world. I'm sorry, the day one of the old world community tournament. So,
I know which one I'd rather watch.
match day one. Yeah, so exciting. Yeah, we've got that. Put his commander in there to speed up training, which again makes perfect sense. Um, but he might be losing the city to Persia here. I just don't see a way for him to hold that just from 3 Persian units that are in the area, and then 7 Huns, 8 Huns that are potentially in the area.
Yeah,
Um, Curious to see whether Persia does retreat with their. Well, they can keep attacking. Honestly, like, what is that warrior going to do? Come out and fight?
yeah.
Like,
Persia is very much in control of the situation.
yeah. And turn 41. Uh, oh, this is interesting. Persia has an event to piss off Zoro or take a Hun tribal invasion, and you get 10 legitimacy.
Mm.
I think the correct answer is say piss off Zoro because you do not
Yeah,
want a tribal invasion from the Huns.
no.
Normally I'd be like 10 legit, yes please. Um, let's see other events here. He's gonna become stressed, or he can. Oh no, he's got the clear-cut decision with the Huns. I don't remember how this one goes. This might end up going to war as well, so that will be very bad for Persia.
Yeah,
Um,
that would lose him quite a lot of his advantage.
yeah, if he suddenly has war with Persia. So let me check this event. If he picks the top option, then he can become stressed, which seems fine. Um, the second option is he could get a hostile garrison from the Huns. Um,
Mm.
yeah. So, let's see which option he picked. He can't quite tell. Yes, he's taking the hit on the opinion and not taking the tribal invasion, and then he is not sure what the other option. Hard for me to tell.
Yeah,
All right, let's see here. So we've got a skirmisher skirmishing, which I think he can easily come and kill. The Great Stupa looks super cool.
yeah.
Um, He is connecting these cities together, although he doesn't have 6 cities to connect, which is a problem for that ambition. What happened to city number 6? It's now a Hun city. Persia is really getting up in his face here. Um, wow, this is definitely a wild start. Might be a short game here. They did say they were going to play for 2 hours, so I think we might have a decision at 2 hours,
Yeah,
if not sooner.
I definitely think I think Orion's going to need a miracle to come back from this, just because one, he still doesn't have phalanx, so he doesn't have any uh, combat advantage against all these Hunnic units,
Yeah.
and now Persia is getting involved.
Yeah, Persia, I
He's
mean, hats off to Nicknight for just brilliant
seizing the opportunity. Yeah,
thinking and being like, well, I'll just come in behind them, right? Like,
he's already lost one city. He's in danger of losing another, and the units that took his first city are now streaming towards another city. So
yeah,
uh,
it's always rough when you start seeing militia being upgraded from warrior workers because there's nothing else available. Um, yeah, Ugara
Uguri is
is
already on his
almost
last
almost
legs.
dead. I think. Yeah, he's already attacked there. So yeah, the Huns should be able to finish the city off, and then I guess plink at the warrior. Not sure.
If the Huns don't take this city next turn, Persia most certainly will.
Yeah, it's gonna actually be really interesting to see if Persia can like ensure that they take the city somehow. I'm not sure. It would be, I mean, ideally Persia wants the city, right? It doesn't want the Huns to have the city because they're here.
Yeah,
So
I think if Hati loses this city, it's probably over for them. Like, I don't see a way back from this position.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I think yeah, the city's probably gonna be the final nail in the coffin. Um, Huns are just moving in brutally. Um, the guard is not quite dead, but so many. And
Oh,
indeed, the warrior is retreating and healing, which is the right call. Um,
yeah.
Probably save the worker too. Um,
Interesting is that the Huns have actually adopted Judaism as their
yes,
religion.
yes, because they took over a city.
Yeah, and Judaism actually spread to one of the Hunnic sites, one of the tribal
Yeah,
sites,
they took over
massively.
the holy city is the city they took over. So they are in control of Judaism. It's a Hunnic religion.
Yeah,
Um,
and Hati actually doesn't have Judaism in any of the other cities either.
nope.
So even though they're following it, they're not following
Yep.
it.
Yep. It's definitely a challenging spot here. And another Persian warrior coming here. He's just flooding units across the map because why not? Um,
Definitely looks like
yeah.
Ugarit will be falling to Persia
Yeah, I
next
mean,
turn.
if he's left the worker, then it's just going to be a quick attack, and then the warrior can just walk into the city. So
Interesting to see what happens to all those Hunnic units. I assume they'll get bounced out of the city
yeah,
bounds.
that's actually a really good point, right? Because without peace, they can't be in the borders of the city. They won't get bounced right away, right? Because it'll take a couple turns for the city to capture, so they might have time. But it will be kind of
Yeah,
a wall. Um, I mean, arguably, there's a case to be made that as Persia, you don't actually want Ugarit. You want the Huns to have it, because what are you going to do with it, right? You can't resupply it.
right.
It's just a headache. It'll block your Hunnic allies. It's much better for the Huns to have it. Oh my lord. Oh, wow. Did Persia's leader die?
Oh, must have. Perhaps it was an event.
Grief. Shopor. Or no, there was some event where seize the throne. Ah, okay, the birthright. So zealot leader seize the throne. Okay, well that's a little
Mm.
awkward. I think it's one of those events where if you have someone who is bypassed and is pissed off, they will just take the throne. Check. Birthright. Yeah, if you have a sibling of the leader and the leader has had a short reign and they're angry, then you either have to deal with rebels, um, uh, surrender the throne. And I guess he was like, you know what? I'd rather have a scholar right now, or I'd rather have a zealot right now because it's an extra fatigue point to move around. So, All right. So Ugarit is getting captured by Persia. So he
Yep.
did go into the city.
Unfortunately, Hati did not draw Phalanx, so
No, there was no way he was going to draw Phalanx because it's in the discard pile. So that was why
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I really want to do a video on tech draw because I feel like it's a important and yet easy to miss way the game works. And like you can feel like, oh, I'm getting unlucky. I haven't seen this tech, but like it's not luck. It's managing your tech draw. And the game does show you everything you need to know with available draw pile and discard pile. Looks like might have a kill here on this slinger.
Almost. If he can
He could force
force
march
march
it.
that warrior, then he can get the kill.
Yeah, he won't be able to. He doesn't have any ranged units. So
Yeah. Also does not have the orders for force march either.
doesn't have the orders for force march and buying all the orders needed.
Yeah.
So training rather. But yeah. And meanwhile, we've got a bunch of Huns that are just continuing to pour in.
Curious to
So
see where the Huns go from here. Do they go
I
for
think
Allah
I think
or
they're going for those warriors. They have a a blood feud with the Hati.
yeah?
All right, so
Oh, and Persia has paused capturing the city.
yeah, he moved the warrior out to get a kill. Um, so, and I presume he's going to retreat with that slinger into the city. I would hope that would be my guess. Put it behind the nice. Oh wow, he's force marching here. Oh no, he's just going to go for it.
He's greedy.
He's gonna kill. He's gonna lose that slinger, presumably. Maybe. Let's see what he does with the slinger here. Yeah, he retreated the slinger into the city, as expected. Can't heal it yet. But it's gonna be like, in theory, if Orion wanted to throw a warrior at that city to try to kill the slinger, he could do that. Unfortunately, then he would put the warrior surrounded by 7
Huns.
Huns. So events, civics, and 12 extra orders, 160 science, 160 science. That's such a great event. Get some spoked wheel instantly. Darkened moon. Love science off events. Just speeds things up
Yeah.
nicely. So he could get some. He's 2 laws still, so getting there. All right. Well, we've got a tough situation here in the Hati lands. Not dead yet, but combined forces of the Huns and the Persians working together. It's really making an awkward time.
Yeah. Prognosis is grim, but props to him for continuing to fight.
Yeah. Definitely will want to talk about this game in the post-game discussion, share some of the screenshots of Huns doing their thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, a super exciting match. Lots of action, and we're only 45 turns in.
Yeah, what a way to
So
kick off the tournament.
yeah.
I thought this would get off to a slower start since the players are so much farther apart, but
Yeah, I was expecting. I mean, the Dota map's like it's pretty wide, but Like generally, you can take over your side of the map and then just sit pretty in the choke points and be like, all right. But if you never get to that spot, um,
It's
yeah,
a very different story.
yep. The one advantage of having the Persian city is now he can pull back somewhere for his units to heal and heal up, which is really nice. Although
Yeah,
he's just continuing to go for it. Um,
he's got plenty of backup.
he's got plenty of backup, and because of the river, there's nowhere or these forces are really well defended. There's nowhere for the Hati to kill that guy. He's got a commander. It's just pretty rough here. Really nice showing from Nicknight. Again, just hats off for the tactical insight to be like, I'll just attack behind them, and also the vision to know what was going on scouting wise. So
Yeah, very well played by Nicknight.
it's like he's able to at least hold in the north. No prospect of retaking that city. Might be able to draw a phalanx. He's got about 50-50 shot next turn, but that's going to be a long time. And his science is unfortunately going down as he loses cities.
Yeah, Honey's got an event to get either some militias or walls in his patron city.
I mean, militias. At this point, like I don't know that either matters.
Yeah,
Uh, Danish hunt. You could become peace with the Danes. Um,
and he did.
all right. Well, at least. Well, he hasn't. It doesn't look like he's done that yet. So at least I haven't. Hasn't updated yet for me. Um,
My perspective, it says that they're at truce.
Truce. Yes, he has not made peace yet. He hasn't
Yes,
resolved the event.
peace.
So
Right.
yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. I'm really curious what happens with these Huns in the borders of Ugarit once it flips over to Persia. Do they
Yeah.
get punted and then they're kind of locked in to just harass? It also, I mean, technically there's a way around. You can still go a way around, but yeah. Let's see if taking that city was the right call. Although honestly, at this point, looks like he might lose that slinger. Um, Hati, in theory, could kill that slinger next turn. Uh, they're still similar, which is really interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, and behind all this, Persia is continuing to develop and bolster his economy and like get even more ahead. Um,
Yep.
he's
All
got
the Hunnic units got booted.
Yeah, they got
So
booted. Mostly on the Hati side though, which is a little awkward for Hati, which is what we expected.
yeah.
But now I guess the one advantage is he can heal back with all those units, which is good. Um, Fair damage in the city, and we got a nice little Persian eighth city next to the Hati cities, with a bunch of Hunnic
Little,
sites in between.
little forward operating base.
Yeah, expensive as heck to maintain too. If we look at the maintenance cost, that city's 40 gold a turn for maintenance, so
Oof.
just so far away. Also a hunter city, which means sentinel. So brutal. Those hunters are not friendly, but yeah, sentinel plus friendly plus your own territory. It's plus 40% if you have friendly hunters. Starting a shrine up there in the north to get a little more training. Huns continue to harass here in the north. It's a magic practitioner event, which I usually love. Extra wisdom, extra science.
Both good.
You could assign an ambassador now and make truce with the Huns if you wanted to. It's an option.
Yeah.
See if he takes it. This could have done that last turn. Probably not a bad idea.
Certainly couldn't hurt to try. Give him one less foe to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, what does Persia have? Persia has 5 units on your borders. Which is, if you're not dealing with the Huns, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 units yourself, plus a bunch of militia. So you can probably hold off Persia. Doesn't look like he assigned an ambassador. So, all right, Huns look like they're going home because it looks like they're just trying to get around this Persian city.
Yeah. They've had their fun.
Had their fun. We'll see.
The Huns are quite cross with Persia. Don't know if that will result in
Yeah, they
any
could
hostilities, but
demand some sort of tribute. Let's see if there's any events here. Don't see any yet for the Huns, but things can get very nasty very quickly. Persia also does not have phalanx yet, so definitely would want phalanx before declaring war on the Huns, or having that war declared on me.
yeah, for sure.
Take a look at the stats here for the game. We see military score, they're surprisingly relatively equal. Little choppiness for the Hati at some point there. Science lead pretty much in favor of Persia, almost 500 science now ahead. Orders also in favor of Persia. Food-wise, actually Hati in favor. Iron slightly in favor in Persia. Stone massively in favor in Persia. And wood, no one really has any wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hati does
Hati
have a
have
lot of food.
assigned an ambassador.
All right, will we see the mission? What is it? Like tribal truce costs 250 training, which they don't have. So need to get that training. All right, well, I've got 4 cities online here. It's like he's mostly managed to stabilize a little bit.
And the bleeding a bit.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what Persia does next. Looks like he's going to heal up his forces. Is he sending anything else? Doesn't look like there's anything else too close by that he's sending. He did get Spoked Wheel, I think, right? So he could get
Yes.
a chariot at some point, which would be really probably decisive. Hati did take an ambition, though, recapture 2 cities. So
That's not an ambition I've ever seen before, but
they'll lose 2 cities to get the ambition, but
yeah.
all right. Rhetoric discovered by Persia, and there's navigation. He did do some juggling for border boost because I see navigation is almost complete. So that will be his third and fourth law. So he's got 2 cities ready to produce his unique unit, so that we might see that happening next turn. As soon as he builds the stronghold. So we want to
Yes.
have a worker ready to build a stronghold. Only see one rider worker ready at the moment. But yeah, he's continuing to fight here. He's killed another Hati warrior. Hati is now showing us weaker. The Huns have
Mm.
sadly not built anything in their city. They are not big about improving. There are no Hun workers. Their city is just idling. It's not doing anything at all. So it's kind of disappointing. In fact, it doesn't look like they even can build anything. So yeah, they're not civilized. Those barbarians. They don't know what to do with the city. So
Yeah. All those big buildings and heavy furniture and
yeah,
all that stuff.
yeah. Persia moving in here, supported by the Huns. Although yeah, he'll start his unique unit here soon. Next turn, they could try to truce the Huns. So
Definitely help them a lot if they can.
yeah,
Of course, that it's predicated on the Huns actually accepting the truce, because it is possible they just say, "No, we're going to kill you."
yeah. It also depends on what tribute they demand. Um, Monty's pretty flush in food right now.
They've also got quite a decent stone income.
Yeah, did manage to improve those two quarries. Continuing to fight here. I honestly don't love. I don't know that I would send 4 units in against 5 units. Desperation. Not much more you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Still dealing with Huns in the north. It's really rough.
Very precarious. Precarious
Yeah.
indeed.
Right, that is navigation. So I presume we're going to see serfdom enacted here. And indeed we do. I presume we're going to see stronghold started somewhere. The unique unit available.
Which city's building this stronghold?
I presume it will either be in Parsa or Prothasia. Um,
Hmm.
Prothasia is slightly more training. Um,
I thought he had already started it, but he
no, no,
can start
no.
it.
He can start it and hopefully remembers to start it this turn. Ideally, I would actually like to see him cancel the farm and then start both strongholds in both cities so you can build both. Um, he definitely needs more food. He does not have good food income at the moment. Yeah, just waiting to see what happens here order-wise. Lee does not forget this stronghold. He's got the stone for it. Nope, he's finishing his road. So yeah, definitely feel like that should have been a start a stronghold as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
You just got 4 laws. You have the culture necessary. Do it.
Do it.
Yep. Do it. Start the stronghold. Begin the Palton cavalry.
He's opting for a chariot instead, which is
Yeah, I mean,
not a bad
you
option.
could build the chariot, but then you should start the stronghold. It's a 5-year build, so you'll want to build the stronghold. But I guess not this turn. Wanted to connect his roads, which again makes sense. Pretty good
I'm a big fan
connection.
of chariots, so I would love to see some chariot action before the game is over.
Yeah, and it's not like Hati has spears, so. All right, turn 50. Continuing to fight. Trying to get a kill. He's killed a Persian unit. The immortals are dead. Seems like that's contradiction. How could the immortals be dead? But
Yeah.
it's force marching. Continuing to attack here. Might be able to trap some of these units. Feel like that's just gonna die next turn though. Meanwhile, we've got Huns knocking on Zalpua. He's kind of dangerously pulled everything over. Yeah.
Persia's also building a slinger in Ugarit.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, you already have it.
Super short. Um, Super short. Super short reinforcement distance. Personally, probably would have done a worker there first, just to get a worker there and then a unit, but
Yeah. Start improving that salt.
get some barracks down. Speed up
That
further
too.
units. Don't even worry about the salt. Let's see if he starts the stronghold this turn. Stronghold watch.
All that combat's over. Let's see a stronghold, buddy. Let's get those pelotons out.
Yeah. 16 orders. Just keeping the camera here, see if he actually ends up building a stronghold. Probably would build it in Parsa first, although again the other city is also very viable given that it has better training, and it's closer to your opponent. So Hati is weaker and naive, so this is pretty dominant performance by Persia. We also have an Ishtar Gate being built. Double victory is of course off. Ishtar is being built in the statesman seat.
We are getting a stronghold in Prophasia.
Yes, and hopefully we'll see one started in Parsa next turn. He really needs to fix his food and iron economy if he wants to produce those paltons because they take food and iron. But he can now 37 food and 75 iron each. Because they are ranged and benefit from Purge's ranged unit discount, which is another quiet, very strong bonus.
Yes.
Persia continuing to harass here. It looks like the Huns have kind of backed off. Was there a truce? I don't think so, right? Yes, there is a
Nope.
truce. There is a truce.
Oh,
Or no, Persia has a truce. Never mind.
yes.
Yeah, no truce yet. So
Yeah, Hati
that's
spent their training on Force March, so they couldn't start the truce event with the Huns last turn.
They just upgraded a unit right now instead of starting a truce. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about upgrading units. Generally, it can be very valuable to do so, but generally not when you're fighting and the unit's about to die, right? Like that slinger's probably
Yeah.
not long for this Earth, so I'm not sure the upgrade is worth it. But you're also short on training, so I prefer to keep a training pool for force marches and extra orders if needed. You're going to do some flatland mines around the salt, which is, of course, boosting the salt, so always a good play. Starting a garrison here. Slavery and freedom. Does he have spoked wheel? He does not have spoked wheel. He's getting steel, which I really don't love, but I guess his other choices were forestry, metaphysics, and sovereignty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it is a 5 strength unit, so.
It is an upgrade to the warrior, although not the one he needs.
Yeah, curious to see Persia's also getting steel, so interesting. What were his other choices? His other choices are Portcullis, Campo, and Monasticism. I think personally I would have gone for either Portcullis or Monasticism there. Probably Monasticism.
Get that science up.
Get that science up. You've got Zora with 2 cities, so.
Even Campo wouldn't have been too
Campo
bad
wouldn't
considering he
bad with
has
all those slingers. Yeah.
slingers.
Yeah, Campo for the kill now, right? Just pull the slingers back, upgrade them at Ugarit, and then go to town. He did get another kill. Yeah, these Huns are just hanging around, floating, not really helping right now. It's kind of the downsides of tribes. They just do whatever they want sometimes. So
Yeah, standing there menacingly.
make it really hard for Hati to attack in, though. Starts a second stronghold in Parsa. Doesn't look like it. Starting another farm. She probably needs more mines than anything else.
Yeah.
This is a 2-to-1 ratio. Also burning some training on upgrades, but he does have the training to burn, so and the orders to burn, so that's okay. Probably would have liked to see the worker used before going into training. Does have an ambition for 2 Paltons as well. So let's see what our friends in Hati do. Both players getting steel now. Just a little bit after turn 50.
another horde approaching Zelpua, which is undefended.
Yeah, he's pulled everything back, and I think he lost the. Yeah, I mean he's dealing with the Persian pressure. Um, just can't be in both places at once. All right, GG.
All
Indeed,
right.
we have the concede.
Yes.
Let's see if we can get the players on for a post-game interview if they'd like to do that. So GG. Yep. No, that was all GG here. All right, let me just start a call with our players.
Hello, can I be heard?
Hello, yes, we can hear
Yes.
you. Congratulations.
So are we sure about the Huns?
You can turn it off if you want, player-wise. Like if both players agree, it can be turned off. Obviously, they are something to manage. This is a particularly rough Hun start because there were 6 tribal camps on the map, which is pretty big. Sometimes you just get 1 or 2.
Yeah, I wasn't aware. I thought they always spawned big.
No?
My only other experience with them, I did one test game before this, and there was a Huns tribe, and I learned not to tick them off unless you had a very good reason to do so.
Yeah. Really liked your congratulations on the victory, and really liked your tactical play coming behind the Huns to attack. And Orion, also hats off to you. Really, really tough game, and I think the Huns kind of definitely made stuff
Yeah.
a lot harder for you.
I do think if I didn't come from behind the
Absolutely.
Huns with a tactician, Orion would have been able to hold them off.
Go ahead,
Yep,
Orion.
I was definitely surprised. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, it was a great game. I really enjoyed the map setup as I wrote in there. It was a ton of fun, and really looking forward to the next one. And you're absolutely right. I'll be thinking differently about how to engage the Huns early on. That's for sure.
Yeah, one thing I said to Alcaras during I think it was after the Huns had taken one of your cities was, thing we have learned most from this is if the Huns are on the map, do not delay phalanx.
Yeah,
Or
spears would have gone a long way. So
what I did is I basically did everything possible to avoid ticking them off, including sacking one of my leaders for a different leader.
we were wondering about that abdication. We were like, what happened there?
But
Okay.
my option was abdicate or fight the Hun. I chose not fight the Huns.
Wow. That was the right call there. It would have been really awkward if they turned around and started attacking you with your
Yeah.
units in the middle of their forces. So
I think the other thing that helped a lot, because I had to force march like the tactician and all the other forces that I sent over there, I did force marches like 5, 6 times. I was just having a lot of orders.
yeah, Persia's good at orders. So yeah, any other comments or thoughts on the game? Really fun to watch. Definitely some memorable scenes. Um, we can continue some post game discussion in the post game chat. Anything,
Yep.
Ryan? Any thoughts that you want to share?
I don't think I have anything else to add other than hopefully it was enjoyable for you all to cast and
Definitely fun
watch
to
the game on the
watch.
map and everything. And yeah,
Oh,
had a
certainly
blast
is.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm honestly quite surprised that Orion held up as well as he did when he first got attacked by the Huns. I saw, because I had both scouts in there, and I just saw the wave of red barbarian units, just especially in the north, just
Yeah,
heading to him. Like, oh, that might be curtains. But then he was actually holding them off pretty well, and I'm like, oh, I think I need to actually help the Huns out a little bit.
it's a smart play. I think followed behind and yeah, did a great job sort of taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I would
So
definitely
Get that
agree. I
added
thought
pressure that the Huns needed.
Yeah, I thought you did a great job playing to the kind of the power spike in the match and seeing that you had leverage to pursue with the Huns, and I could tell, yeah, I could tell I was in a difficult situation where I had to make some choices I haven't had to make before with like retreating and didn't ever really have an army to work with. It was kind of scattered forces. And I think one of your early destructions of a warrior, I think I had like a level 3 or 4 warrior with I think level 3 strike, and it had a general on it, and that I knew it was going to be challenging when I lost that as early as I did.
Yeah,
And I
that
thought it was
was
great. Yeah, great leader choices to stun them and everything.
that also was kind of my thing. The process was I'll stun, this warrior with a tactician, and then the Huns can come in and kill him. Of course, then the Huns didn't come in to kill him. I had to bring a second slinger to do it.
What was your thinking with the scholar opening? Or no, sorry, it's not scholar, hero opening. Um,
On my end,
mhm. Yeah.
yeah. So on my end, I was just gonna make the clearing of the tribe camps easier. So I just picked a hero so I could heal a neutral territory and accelerate that. So I put my leader on a warrior and tried to just make that go faster. And I was a little unsure on how many resources would be necessary to clear camps with the map setup and everything. And that's also kind of one of the reasons I felt pretty bold about tribes and choosing to try to get legitimacy points and just declare war early on and play that style. So early warriors,
Yeah.
yeah, hero leader, that kind of thing. And I think if you were, I believe I checked, hero leaders give a bonus, I believe, to all units against tribes. And so that 25% bonus,
No,
increases effectiveness across the board. And
Both of
so,
you lucked into the
yeah,
steadfast trait. So the random trait was steadfast for both of you at the start of the game, which
yeah,
is what that bonus is. It's not a hero leader, it's a trait. So both of
yep.
you started steadfast, which helped quite a bit with early clearing.
gotcha.
Um,
Yep.
did
My
you have
thought
it
was pretty similar to tactician.
tactician? Go ahead. Yeah, please.
Yeah, just early clearing with tactician. Also, I wasn't entirely certain how far apart we'd be, and I think tactician is generally the strongest leader if both players only have 1 to 2 units.
Yes, because you can stun one of the units.
Not necessarily the strongest if both people only have 1 unit, because
Yeah,
tacticians will just straight up lose in that case because they can't actually stun the other leader.
correct. Can't stun the other leader, but yeah, 2 units, absolutely. Um, yeah,
I also
right.
decided early on not to even try to go for Judaism because I figured there's no way to beat Hattie with landowners to
Yeah.
Judaism.
Yep. Yeah. No. Good call doing that. And it turns out Judaism was actually a Hun religion because they took over the holy city. So, um, one question I had was, Orion, was there a moment where you declared war on the Huns, or like I think you started out truced with them? Walk me. I missed the event. What happened there? Like,
Oh, I'm trying to think. I went through the events pretty quick, but I had one where it was a choice to declare war, and I made that choice. And I don't remember the exact event title or the scenario, but I'm thinking some kind of ultimatum, and I chose to just call it declare war, so be it. And one thing that I will say kept me pinned down, I felt, was that I did not get an ambassador out, and I got an event even after a truce that, oh, that's right. So yeah, I had a truce and got an event where I did not have the leader traits that allowed for the second option to maintain the truce. So I was forced into it was like a raid or a war declaration, and there was no choice. It was just what it was, and it wasn't a resources thing. It was a leader trait thing.
I see.
So that kept that kept me pinned down, and was like, there's no way out of this. I gotta keep fighting them.
Yeah. Well, you held a long time. So definitely super cool to see, and really spirited defense. But
I
yeah, I
was
think
also debating, especially early on when I first saw the units move away towards them, to just well now the Hun cities are only defended by a single unit. They're pretty
yeah,
easy pickings. I just wasn't entirely certain what the UI would be, like how the Huns would respond to both people being at war if their units would turn around and attack me.
yeah.
And I was especially glad I didn't do it when I saw that you got a truce even for a few turns, because then I know they would have wheeled around to attack me.
Yeah,
you-
but yeah, those camps are very empty because they sent all their units to go visit the scenic Great Stupa and Hati. So, sightseeing expedition. So
Maybe one other small observation I'll make that I thought was kind of interesting with just the map design is, it's called Dota, and I played a lot of Dota, and I was joking with people about the map in a group, like, where's Roshan? And I kind of felt like the Huns were, like a strong neutral like that a little bit, and I was laughing to myself as they were coming after me.
Oh, yeah. Well, the other thing I'm not clear on is how the USE have been able to do their like tribal alliance thing with the Huns, because that seems like it's potentially very potent.
so they need to be the tribe needs to be weaker. So
Well, that probably
yeah.
wasn't happening super easily on this map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I think the Huns are still much stronger compared to
yeah,
me.
they have 6 city sites and a lot of troops. So definitely challenging. Thank you so much, both. Anything else you want to add or share?
I think that's it from my end, other than great game, and appreciate your time and putting this on. It's fantastic. The level of professionalism is outstanding, and so when I saw that, I was like, this is worth joining. This is great.
Awesome. Yeah, please. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. This is just game 1. Each of you are guaranteed at least 2 more matches. So yeah, this is the Swiss round. So like you'll have another opponent once this round completes. So hang out, watch the other matches, do some practice games. It's really here for the community and for everyone to have fun and get better and enjoy playing Old World. So thank you so much.
It was also my first time playing with an actual timer, and it is quite difficult at times to play within the limits of the timer. I've realized.
Same here.
Yes.
I learned on the fly with that a little bit too.
Yeah, definitely worth again doing some practice games and getting some practice with the timer. So
Yep.
awesome. Well, I will let you both go. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, and please do tune in and get some practice games. Have fun, and thank you so much. And do take a look at the cast. Hopefully, it'll be educational and fun to watch as well. So try to provide some feedback and commentary as we went along. My co-caster here as well.
All right.
Sounds great. Catch you
Yep,
later.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Thanks, Skipper, for co-casting, and have a great rest
Thanks for letting me join. I was eager to participate. This is the first time I've really done something like this, and hope all of you watching enjoyed having me around.
Absolutely. It's always easier to co-cast. You have someone to talk to, someone to notice when, hey, you've muted your mic.
Yeah.
So thank you. Awesome. Well, have a great one. Take care, and I'll be signing off here on the stream. 1 match down, 151 to go. So
see you all next time.